rights. Because sometimes, somewhere, someone is going to just start to have legal issues against other nations. How are we going to deal with this? Again, another issue. I'm an engineer, I'm not a politician, but all I'm trying to say is when you are designing, you have to be really careful on how you have to design, how you approach things. Again, looked at renewables, that I just want to reduce it a bit more here. Everyone knows about, we talk about the sunlight, the wind, the rain, the tides, the waves, the geothermal, and probably much more. And this is where it sits in here. When we are designing a building with master plan, people tend to just look at this and put in straight away solar energy or wind energy into the building. They don't think much of integrating this with the design of the building or the master plan from day one. Because look at this. This is 50% reduction. If that sits in here, that wouldn't be more than maybe 20% reduction. Now, when you start to design, you need to really think much earlier on cutting your needs. You need to think of how you do passive design of the buildings. We've been involved in so many buildings where you play with the form and the shape and the massing of the building. And that 20% was even much more. Now, by the time you do this, not only that you reduce the energy of the building, if you say so, you start to have people interacting with each other much more. They understand what they are dealing with. Then you talk to energy efficiency equipments that exist in the building. And efficiency can be from CHPs, or it can be, let's say, the AA rating, wherever you talk about the LED lighting. After all this, then you have to crack a window. Now, it's not just by having bigger number, is the way that works when these are set in that sequence will be much, much better. And then we talk later on maybe about the smart grid, but here the human being factor is very, very important. When you put the sequence like this, us humans will be able to control more the building, and we interact with it in much, much better way, even the master plan of cities. And by doing this, we'll be able to be part of the smart grid where we can sell back. We have different projects. This is one of them that we did this is a master plan in Morocco, northeast Morocco, Nador. The way we're doing here is we picked up every single aspect we can use as renewables. We had fish, we have fishery here, so we went to meet fishermen and try to see what we can come up with, because they were against that master plan.